that's phenomenal. I'm going to pull it up for you guys. This is the first time this has ever been shown publicly. I just feel very confident at where we're at with our development, and I know that it's super important. I don't like to put out in future things that aren't happening, but when I got confirmations from our team, when I got approvals with the App Store, when I got just the next level of development done and it's practical, I said, okay, now it's time to share something. So Dave, you want to hop in and talk a little bit as I pulled up this next thing?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, guys, just get excited. I mean, I know we didn't show the video on the other free app there on that page there, but we have the other video that people play. It just talks about saving money, right? Like, why wouldn't you download an app that's going to save you money? And so the other thing is I've always loved the verbiage as a marketer. Can you afford free? Is there anyone that you know that can't afford free? Because it's such a stupid question. Everybody, of course, can afford free. And realistically, that you are now in a business where you can just go hand it out. You know, and if you get in the blitz, I have a training that talks about, you shooting to hit about 3 to 5 leads a day. Okay. Because if you look at a 30-day month, if you did 3 leads a day in a 30-day month, you're talking about having 90 pre-enrollees. You're going to get some activity out of that. 5 leads a day in a 30-day month is over 150. Well, when you could just go out there and give away a free app when it has these kinds of crazy deals in it, I mean, look at some of the cash back. Udemy has 27% cash back, which is crazy. It's not
Yeah,
going to
so I want to share with you guys the sophistication of what is happening here and what you'll have at Save Club that really no other program or platform in discounts and savings as a product has ever had. This is the revolution that you've heard me talk about on the different calls. When I talk about the $1 trillion year advertising industry being disrupted, this is the manifestation of that for our Save Club members to earn from it. So, when you're looking at here and we're looking at Lowe's, okay, everybody knows what Lowe's is. They got one of the top NASCAR drivers. They probably spend, $100 million on their NASCAR team every year, and they hire professional football athletes to do TV commercials, and they put up billboards, and they've got signs all over the place, and there's probably some jingle that we're familiar with, either from a television ad or from a radio ad. And Lowe's is not getting the types of returns that they want from the hundreds of millions of dollars that they spend on advertising. They're out there competing with Home Depot, and they said, you know what? Let's just bribe the customers. Let's just give the customers 4% cash back. But they can't just do that. They can't just take 4% and just give it to everybody. That just lowers the value of their whole business. So if they're going to give cash back, they've got to do it through a conduit. They've got to do it through an organization. They got to do it through Save Club. So we've been able to go create contracting. This is tied into everything that they sell. So if you guys want a home business where you can get paid on lumber, well, you got it. You want to get paid on flooring, you got it. Okay, this is the ultimate product because you're able to get paid on all these different brands. I mean, look at this. We got cash back at eBay. So you want to get paid on someone's 1988 vintage T-shirt from some concert? Guess what? Here you go. I mean, so this is like we got the vast variety of uh, of products to offer, and this shopping portal is built for the globe. So this is cool because we've got just like the United States and Canada. There's some like 12 to 18,000 vendors, but there's 58,000 vendors globally. This is now stronger. So the script is flipped from the opportunity at Save Club being US focused to the global opportunity is more. Now, I do want to let you guys know every country and every region that we start opening, it requires a level of integration and setup and testing. And so, it's going to take time to open all these regions, but the important thing is that the rails are placed down. So let me give you an example. So let's say that you want to do some shopping, and you'll see these percentages change, okay? Because we negotiate different, and as we start to see different volume, I'm able to go back. Our advertising team's able to go back and go, hey, Sephora, we want more cash back. Give us more cash back. Give us better coupons. Give us better offers. And on top of the cashback that you members will get when you're shopping at all these places, there's a percentage points above this that go into the bonus pools. So as you build your organization and as you start going 1 star and you go to 2 star and you enter the global bonus pools, that's where these additional advertising dollars are going to be paid out. You go to 3 star, you get a bigger share of the advertising dollars, and so on and so on. So this is the first time in any type of uh, direct sales, network marketing, home business opportunity, are you able to override the entirety of e-commerce? So e-commerce as its entirety is in the trillions of dollars. And so how can you get little pennies and dollars and pieces? I mean, I'll tell you what, somebody goes and earns 4% back on their lumber or for a fence or their flooring for their house. That's big money. Like, I don't know if you've ever been shopping at Lowe's and you fill up, you have people drive away with multiple trucks of stuff,
Hey,
and this is
Charles,
some fantastic savings. Yeah,
here's something to keep in mind, guys. There's videos. I'm a guy that loves credit card points. I mean, I have card for this, card for that, card for this, card for that, and maximizing points and getting a bunch of free stuff. But at best, a lot of times you get 2 to 5% back, mostly two. Sometimes cards will do 5% in certain things, but mostly 2%. And people go crazy of it. If you look on YouTube, there are YouTube channels dedicated to credit card points and all the people that love getting these small points. Well, here's what's cool. If I go to Lowe's and I have a Lowe's credit card and I use Lowe's and I get, whatever cash back and I have it linked, I'm going to get basically you stack it. Okay.
yeah,
You stack it. So if let's say I'm getting, or like my Southwest credit card where I get free airline points. Let's say I go use that and I get 2% back in whatever my airline mileage points or whatever. But then I get that 5% back off of Lowe's. Okay. That's now I'm getting essentially 7% back. That which becomes really significant, right? Like if you actually
yeah. So, so, so,
understand
so
this.
check this out. I mean, we're looking at groceries. So let's say you got a credit card where you're getting cash back, and now you're using this to go to your grocery store. You're getting additional cash back. This is just savings and everything. This is why the Save Club membership at $20 a month is a no-brainer. You're going to be able to save money and just keep going. And guys, there's future things
Charles,
about what we're going to be doing here for to incentivize, building your team and sharing these
Charles,
savings with others. Yeah.
real quick, here's where it even gets crazier, guys. Is we also a lot, and on our portal right now, sometimes you'll get coupon codes that you can also use. So then you're basically triple stacking. So basically, I go to a place, I got a coupon code. Let's say I get 15% off, but then I use my credit card to buy it, and let's say I'm essentially getting 2% cash back. And then let's say that vendor's additionally giving me 5% cash back. So now I got 7% coming cash back, but then I got 15% off on the front end. If you guys actually start to really understand this, the savings that we put in people's pockets when you combine all the stuff that we're doing is so significant and huge, it gets crazy. And again, selling savings is the easiest thing you ever do because people are buying what they're already buying. We're not
Yep.
trying to convince them to buy
So,
something else.
so the funnel works like this, guys. You're going to be able to give away the free app. People get value. They become a pre-enrollee. They start to see that they're getting savings and cash back right through their free app. And then the system starts telling them about all these other deals that they could be saving with when they upgrade to member. And then if they want to get paid on sharing the opportunity and other pieces, then they upgrade to affiliate. So this has always been the vision of the seamless flow, and my idea has always been to reduce the chance of getting a no. So it's like, here's a free app that's going to save you money. Oh, okay. Why would you say no to that? Okay, then through there, the automation shows you. It's like, well, do you shop at any of these stores? Do you travel anywhere? Are you part of? And it just keeps scrolling. There's, like I said, tens of thousands. But I want to show you guys one here, particularly on travel. And this plays big for the international communities as well. So look at this, trip.com. I had a guy on a call last night. I was doing a webinar for a team in Asia at 9 p.m. last night. And the guy's like, well, we went to the current travel portal, and he didn't know. They had no clue that all this is built and all this is coming in August. And he goes, well, we went to the current travel portal and it one's at the best deal. We ended up going to trip.com to buy our tickets. I said, great. Well, in the future, you can just go right to trip.com, buy your tickets, and find the best deal out of any of these travel portals. So travel is so tricky because it's like a constantly moving, fluctuating market. You can go here and shop at where you want to shop, and then not only you're getting the best deal, you're now getting cash back, and they're not offering this any other place. So could you imagine 7.5% cash back on your flights, on your trips? You start buying, tickets, it's very easy to make your $20 a month back. And you can see here, we got stuff that's regional, like we got, Malaysia
You're not
Air,
sharing the screen,
Singapore
Charles.
Air,
Hey,
Agoda's
Charles, you're
huge.
not
Yeah.
sharing. You're not sharing the screen if you think you are.
Oh no. What?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Okay.
He's
Thank you.
100%. You're sharing your screen 100%. We see all the deals on the
Yeah,
screen.
sure.
You do?
You do? Okay. Yeah. Cause I see it sharing. Is it, can it,
Oh,
if you guys can
I,
give me a
I,
thumbs up, if you can see the screen. Okay. Yeah. All right.
100%.
Yeah.
You've been
I
sharing the
think,
whole
I think you
time.
might just have it
Really?
closed.
all I see is Charles's face, so that's weird.
Okay. Yeah. Click on,
Go up to your
here.
David. Go up to your view. Change your view.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And so, you can see here, like, Agoda is, big. This is one of the biggest. If you, I never heard of Agoda, but when I started looking into who they are, as we had them part of the portal, this is what the world uses for booking their travel, and we got 6% cash back. Okay, so like, and again, this is just the travel section. Okay, so I'm scrolling through here, and you can see all the stuff here.
Look at Hertz right there, 3% cash back plus a 15% off coupon.
Yep. Yeah. And so we'll go through here, and then, as we get this built and launched, we'll share, all of this. But I have been waiting on this. We've been developing this for a long time. And number one, I didn't want the cat out of the bag too early. I didn't want to put this out there too early because there's competition that there's already been companies that want to copy Save Club. The moment they launch, they're going to be so irrelevant. It's not going to matter to us, just because we're so far ahead. But I didn't want to go expose all this stuff too early. So again, I'm so grateful that you guys have faith in what we're doing, and faith is believing without sight. Well, now you got some sight, so this should boost up your faith even more of just how much depth we have in the amount of savings. So I want you guys to look at the other people that do cash back. Go into your Chase card, go into your Citibank or whatever, and you'll see the cashback offers that are there. There's like a dozen of them, or like 18 of them or something. I went into my Chase and I was like, this is it. This is the Chase cashback on my card. They're making this big old thing. They're sending me mailers in my bills, and they're promoting it that Chase has cashback. And I go into my cashback section, which, by the way, only works on my Chase card. I have to use the Chase card to get the cashback. And with this, you can use any credit card that you want. And this is all enabled. The only reason we're able to do this and create all of these deals and all this cashback with all these systems is because one of our core competencies is paying commissions and getting money back to people globally. That was the presentation that I had to make to get us into position to do this. So if you don't have a track record of over $1 billion in commissions paid, they're not even going to look at you. They're not even going to give you the meeting. And that's a fact that we were able to go in there and demonstrate that, because these brands want to know that if we're over here promoting their brand, we're over here talking about these major brands that there's a lot of these companies are publicly traded. A lot of these companies have a brand to worry about. They want to know. They don't want customer service calls about us not delivering or paying or whatever. And so we have all the payments systems in place. And again, the payment systems are also getting another major upgrade coming very soon as well, and also pay-in systems. So this was a call I've been really wanting to have and really wanting to share with the field.
Charles, it's endless.
Where we're
Like,
going.
does it ever stop?
It keeps going. 58,000 merchants, guys. This is just travel.
Holy.
This is just travel. We're overriding the multi-trillion-dollar e-commerce. Okay, there it stopped. That's the end, Matt. So we're overriding e-commerce globally, And here, let me just pull in. It's I like health and beauty stuff. Again, many of you'll know these brands, the top brands. You look, Mac makeup. This one right here. What? Go look up, guys. Go ask your Chat GPT. Go do a Google search for the average amount of money a woman spends on makeup, and say, hey, how would you like to get 4% back on your favorite makeup?
And
How would you like to get 5% back in coupons and rewards with at Sephora? You're already shopping there. This is a no
hey,
brainer.
Charles, we got that 20% off CVS on our other portal, plus
Yeah.
7%. That's 27% off buying your paper towels and toilet paper and everything else you're going to buy. 20, that's crazy.
Yeah. So it's just, it's here. And what's cool is we got all these different coupons and stuff. But I'm gonna pause this and I'm gonna talk about the aggregation of how this works. So so there's different advertising networks, different groups around the world. And let me give you an example. So when Nike, and you'll see like one time we had the Nike cashback percentage all the way up to 15%. Okay. And the way that it works is that there's an advertising department at Nike, and they've got a budget. They've got $30 million to spend, and they're like, okay, do we go sign another athlete? Do we put another billboard up? Do we go buy jerseys for another football team with our little logo on it? Where are we going to spend our $30 million? Like, well, let's just ethically bribe customers and give them cash back. Okay, and then they allocate like $1 million to that campaign, and they give it to these different agencies that have influence. And then as those agencies start giving the cash back and the money goes back, it starts eating away that advertising budget, and then it turns off. So if advertising group A gives away enough cash back, it turns off, and then that deal isn't there anymore. And then there's B, C, D, F. Well, I went and got everybody that offers the cash back from Nike, and I have it optimized in the system here so that we're going to be presenting the highest amount of cash back. And then once that money's expunged, then it flips to the next one, and we go eat through that cash back and eat through that cash back and eat through that cash back. So we're able to really attack this $1 trillion global advertising budget and do it in a way where we're going to be always in the best position to give the best deal to our members and pull back the most amount of money into these global bonus pools. So this is the kind of the full vision here of what's going on. And we said that when the company was coming out, when we were launching Save Club, that it was going to take 100 to 120 days to pull all this together. And none of it happens overnight. And in certain areas of the business, we're way ahead, and in certain areas of business, we're slightly behind. But the full level of what we're shooting towards here, I'm shooting towards October, and all that we're missing now is more affiliates and more members. And that's why we've put such a focus on the training, on the optimization, and to move this thing forward. So I guess my communication here is just going back to the theme of today's training, which is community is a group of people who agree to grow together. So these advancements are happening, and they're happening for all of us, and we're moving through this as a squad, as a team. And I really hope that you don't get left behind, that you're able to plug into the training and learn the basic skills and learn the basic mindsets, because what's going to start happening is you're going to see the same people on this call start earning a couple $100 a week and $1,000 a week and a couple $1,000 a week, and so on and so on. And for the people that engage and are part of the community, you will do it together. So who else do you know that would like to be part of a winning team and part of a winning community? Well, let them know, invite them onto the next calls, play this recording for them, show them what we've built here is a real place where you can make money. And yesterday I talked to a guy, and I really feel for him. He's a big leader in this industry. He's been here for many years, and unfortunately, he got wrapped up into a whole bunch of crypto Ponzi schemes over the last few years because there's been no good deals out here. He's always built his wealth. He's built amazing teams globally in the nutrition space. He fell for the get rich quick stuff, these Ponzi schemes, this crap that's out there that were hurting people. And look, it seems so promising, but they're not real. Okay. Well, unfortunately, he's lost his nest egg through doing multiple stupid things. And, I don't blame him. Everybody's, kind of got to learn it the hard way. But he's like, man, I want to get back to work. And he goes, I've been looking all over for something that's real, that's a real company to build. There isn't much out there. So there's professional networkers out there. There's people out there desperate for a home business opportunity. Bring them to Save Club. Show them what's going on here, and have them part of the community, because the people that grow with us. So as you're learning and you're posting and you're doing your manual follow-up, you'll have such a greater appreciation for when the AI is doing it. As we're working with the deals that we have now, we're limited geographically, and now we open up the whole world. And this doesn't stop. Throughout the month, I'll share with you some more of the stuff that we have for lowering your bills with electricity, that we've got groups that will negotiate your satellite, your phone, your water bill, everything. And the value just keeps stacking, adding up and up and up. Because one of the main focuses of when we started putting the company together and putting the membership together, that if we could make the $20 a month a complete no-brainer, to where someone's spending $20 a month and they're getting more value and savings on the things that they're already doing, then we've got a winner for sure. And that's still the commitment, and that's where we're going. And it's going to become 100% self-evident as we get through these next pieces. So, Ricardo, you waving at me, or you got a question? Hold on one second.